Yeah, it's your boy Boss Cowboy Sports, and I want to weigh in on a debate. It's been a lot of noise, obviously, and I predicted that this was going to happen when I saw the Pollard game. It's a lot of questions going on about should Pollard replace Zeke? Who is better? This uh, type of rumors that's going around right now, and most of it is clickbait. But at the same time, Tony Pollard did give reasons this particular game, especially to put fuel on the conversation. In my personal opinion, I really do believe in Zeke being the back that you really want to start off with, especially because the physical nature of his running style is one thing that's never really, to me, factored enough into the equation of who should be your starting back. So it really goes to in my opinion, the philosophy of your offense and what are you trying to do. So if you're an offense that's trying to impose your will, if you're in an offense that's really serious about trying to have a physical presence in the run game, similar to the way that San Francisco played Dallas in the playoffs, then you lead it off with Z. Even though you do, and you might understand that Pollard is more explosive. That's never been the argument between those two. But it's more so the style of your offense and what you're trying to do. And I think that Pollard is though, as we kind of get into competition Tuesdays a little bit. I'm gonna deal with competition Tuesday later, but as of now, I want to deal with that debate because it's a serious debate. It's something that we really do have to figure out. But I would say, as of right now, it shouldn't even really be a debate on which one should start or which one should, be running back 1A or whatever. It's more so which style is just the smartest. And also another thing is trying to figure out which one is better with their two different styles. Is trying to figure out which one is a better between Ali and Frazier, or Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson. You got totally different styles. So, for instance, when it come down to closing out a game, even though Pollard could close out a game because of the style and the situation, your closeout back is and should be Z. It's because of the physical nature and knowing that if you up and you're trying to win a game, you're trying to close out a game, and they stack in the box, you want the running back that's more accustomed to the tougher yards and the physical yards. Another thing that I don't think a lot of people are taking into account, there's a reason why, even without Zeke, they still don't give Pollard as many touches. It's because it's one thing that people not factoring in enough in this debate. And I'm just keeping it real. That's also genetic body frame. That's a real thing. Do you have the frame to take the punishment that it would take to be lead back? Did anybody notice versus Chicago that Tony Pollard was grimacing by the fourth quarter? Was I the only one that noticed that? On the sideline, you can see him grimacing because you have to have a certain type of body makeup to be able to take that punishment and dish out punishment. Yes, he's explosive, it can break, but can that type of style have the endurance that it takes to be the lead back in a punishing style? And that's what a lot of people are not talking about, is the God-given body makeup and the difference between certain athletes. Zeke can be a tough runner all day long. He built for it. God is given, and I'm not talking about weight. Somebody gonna say, but their height and weight is close to the same, but their frames are totally different, and their makeup is totally different. Even their head size is totally different. The makeup of Zeke is made for punishment, a punishing runner. You don't have that same makeup in Pollard. So don't fall for the continual clickbait that's gonna be out there for the next 2 weeks before we play Green Bay. It's gonna be a constant drum beat because see, they done got off Dak now. Because at first, Dak was the one, is he better than Cooper Rush? Now the new debate is, who's better between Zeke and Pollard? Anything to get clicks, they gonna try to use the Dallas Cowboys on. I'm just telling you that right now. Because it's really, just to be honest, it's not even no debate on who should be one running back, 1A, whatever. It's whatever's really working and what's the best for that moment. Do we need a 3rd and 1? Then that's Zeke. Do we need somebody that can hit the edges? Then likely we gonna use Pollard. Do we need somebody that can catch? You can then use Zeke or Pollard. Do we need to wear down this offense? Then you go use Zeke. Do we want somebody that has a home run style versus a weaker ranked defensive opponent like Chicago? Then that's likely Pollard. So it just all depends. Let's just enjoy this, y'all. They always trying to divide us. They always trying to make it about Cooper Rush versus Dak. Now it's Zeke versus Pollard. Then it's gonna be Parsons versus Tank. It's never gonna stop. Like it's gonna only stop when we stop. Like and realize that they playing us. So in this debate, is really no debate. Let's just be happy with both. Just pray that they both use smart at the right time. And so I would say this: instead of being either or, just use Pollard more. This is my Measure Kool-Aid report on Boss Cowboy Sports on the debate on Zeke versus Pollard. Y'all stay up.